Hello celestial beings, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Celeste Simone, and here on my channel I offer spiritual guidance to empower my celestial beings and heart-centered energy healing to help you align with your higher self. So if that is something that you are interested in, please be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings. Okay, you guys, today we're gonna find out what the full moon on November 30th is going to be bringing to you. Now, this full moon is going to not only be a lunar eclipse, but it's also in the sign of Gemini. So there's going to be a lot of interesting energy kind of flying around, moving forward even past the full moon when all the planets go direct, which is going to really pick up the energy and momentum, moving us forward in a lot of different aspects. On top of that, with the Gemini energy, that is a mutable sign, and it's all about communication, social media, the news, information coming out, the truth coming out, and you may find yourself kind of looking for answers or seeking the truth, or even maybe gaining new information during this time. With all of that said, let's find out what you guys can expect. I have 4 piles here, so if you're as excited as I am to find out what the full moon is bringing to you on November 30th, then go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and let's dive into these piles. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Next, I'll show you a close-up of each one of these piles, so you can pause the video if you need to and take as much time as you need to see which pile or piles resonate with you. Once you have found the pile or piles that most resonate with you, you can head on down into the description box below where I've posted the timestamps for each one of these readings. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so keep the messages that resonate with you and leave the rest. Those are most likely for somebody else who has also chosen that pile. But I do believe that everything happens for a reason, so be sure to watch the reading all the way through to the end so you receive the message or messages that drew you to that pile. Okay, let's not waste any more time. With all of that said, I will see you over at your reading. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 1. Have your pile right here. So let's dive on in and find out what the full moon is bringing your way. So we have the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man in reverse, and we have the Ten of Wands also in reverse. So I'm seeing that for this full moon energy, there may be somebody that you're connecting with. There may be somebody that you are actually maybe even starting a new romance with or deepening a current relationship with. I see with the Knight of Cups that you will be tapping into your emotions this full moon. And I also see with the Queen of Wands that you may even feel this creative energy coming in to guide you in a certain direction, maybe even through a project, or when it comes to this individual as well. I feel like there may be something that you kind of spark an interest in somebody and you guys start a new relationship. So this could be a romance coming in, or as I mentioned, if you are already in a relationship, then for many of you this is a deepening of your romance, a deepening of your connection during this full moon time. Now, I'm also seeing the Hanged Man in reverse and the Ten of Wands. So I'm seeing that there may be some heavy burdens that you've been holding on to that you're going to be releasing during the full moon. And I feel like moving forward with the Hanged Man, you're almost going to be working on removing these things, and it's going to give you a higher perspective when you're kind of on the other side of all of this. So this is actually something that you may have already been kind of gearing up to for the full moon. And once you kind of reach that energy and it reaches its peak, you're going to find that you're releasing those things. You're even going to begin to kind of see a different perspective. Now, I also see with the Hanged Man being in reverse that you may be experiencing some blockages surrounding the releasal of this burden. Now, what this could be really is maybe a lot of things that you are putting on yourself or holding against yourself. Maybe this has to do with within a romantic relationship or surrounding romance and love in general, that you may actually be putting a lot of blame or a lot of burden on yourself and holding on to that. You know, maybe these are things from the past and you're still kind of keeping those with you and carrying them around with you, and it's weighing you down, and it's actually preventing you from feeling lighter, to seeing a higher perspective, seeing how many positive things are coming in for you. So I do see with the full moon energy, this is going to really help you jumpstart the release of that and kind of putting those down, putting them away, things that, and these are energies I'm hearing, energies and kind of thoughts and things that you've been carrying around for a very long time. It may be personal shadows, blockages that you've been holding on to, maybe even thought patterns that you just can't seem to kind of like stop or get rid of. This is what this full moon, this intense energy is releasing for you. You're going to find that things from the past that have been around for a while are no longer going to be weighing you down like they used to. And again, I also feel like this is going to open your heart chakra up. And that's why I feel this connection with somebody else's love connection, or even just kind of opening your heart chakra up to receiving more love in your life. That's what I'm hearing for sure. Okay, let's head on into the oracle cards. We have rebirth. No matter what happens, you can find new wings, rise from the past, accept the positive change that is coming. This is you rising up from some past things that either, you know, have been weighing on you. Maybe you've been holding on to them subconsciously even, or maybe it's just kind of energy surrounding you in general that just seems to kind of cycle through every once in a while. You may be feeling it more intensely, kind of building up to the full moon, and moving forward past the full moon, you're going to find that those are finally healing. You know, you're closing the door on a part of your life that maybe you still have been kind of holding on to or not being able to overcome. You're being reborn during this full moon and rising above those things and gaining this new higher awareness. So just allow that in, allow that to happen, open up to that higher awareness, and you're going to be very happy to see on the other side of things that you are healed, that you are kind of emanating more of this love energy. Okay, next we have friendship. Be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. With friendship, I am feeling this energy of welcoming in the love, welcoming in people who have your best interests at heart. And I feel too that perhaps this past energy is surrounding relationships in general. It could be surrounding past romantic relationships or family relationships and friendships in general. And you may find that those relationships from the past, whatever energy kind of drew in those types of people, is now being healed. It's being kind of cast away, and you're growing from it. You're being reborn from that energy, and you're actually bringing in new friendships, new connections, romantic connections, and even other relationships, or even just deepening the relationships you already have and connecting with those people who are really bringing in that positivity for you. Okay, next we have quest. Be bold and mighty forces will aid you. Take action. Good luck favors the brave. I do feel that because of this rising above that I'm feeling is the energy that the full moon is bringing to you, I do feel that because of that, you're almost going to kind of be catapulted forward into some type of action, into some type of step forward. Because we do have the 10 of Wands. And now the 10 of Wands and the 10th card in general of any of the suits really represents the culmination of this energy, represents the ending. And so you're going to find that as a result of the full moon energy of the eclipse, you're going to then be able to kind of pick up this energy and kind of be propelled forward on a new quest with a new sense of confidence and boldness as well. Okay, and next we have adventure. Here we go. Yeah, a new adventure is coming forward for you guys. This energy is going to bring you on an adventure that is really aligned with your soul. And really, you're going to be in a place when taking this new direction of a deeper alignment with your soul and with your soul's path. So this is the energy you're moving towards. I do feel that your friends are going to kind of step in. Maybe you're going on a trip or an adventure with friends. This could even be a career endeavor or something that you're really excited about. And it's going to be part of this transformative process in your life. It's going to be part of this change, is this adventure. And there is some serious action being taken during this time as well. Okay, and next we have intuition. Interesting, yeah, because intuition is appearing above friendship, and we have the Knight of Cups as well. And the Cups water energy, it does help you connect with your intuition, with your inner guidance. So I feel as though there may be something that your intuition is telling you about your relationships or about someone in your life as well. And it's important to tap into that intuition. So this is kind of the cards coming through and saying, hey, remember that feeling you had about that person or about that connection that you made? Trust that feeling. That feeling that you had was real. That was your intuition guiding you and telling you, you know, either this is the right person for you, or you should maybe make a move even to kind of let them know how you feel, or even just invite them over, you know, chat with them, whatever it may be, that you make that connection. But yeah, your spirit guides, your higher self wants you to know, like, your intuition is on point right now. So don't be afraid to follow that and kind of put your focus on your intuition and kind of move in that direction. And lastly, we have balance. Okay, I do feel with balance that there's going to be more of a balance for you between your energy. I feel like you may have been very tired and sluggish lately, especially with this Ten of Wands. This could be energy of just kind of having taken on too much. So I feel that you're going to shift into a different energy of more balance. You're going to feel more energy as well to start taking some steps forward, taking some actions. And I also feel that there's balance in knowing when to give yourself a break, even mentally, you know, giving yourself a break and acknowledging where you're at without feeling like you've failed, or without feeling as though you're not doing enough. Even if that means, you know, feeling guilty inside, that's kind of an imbalancement in itself, because you're kind of putting a lot of energy, you know, and negative energy towards that feeling, which is kind of an imbalancement within, as well as the physical imbalancement of maybe physically doing too much and kind of running yourself down. So this is moving you into a place of balance. And I'm also hearing as well, balance wants to remind you, hey, make sure you don't get out of balance, because you are going to be taking on something new, or maybe, you know, taking a step forward in a new direction. And it's important to remember that you have in the past maybe taken on too much. And so it's a reminder here that when you are pursuing your quest, you're going to feel in a state of balance. You're not going to feel overworked, because it should happen very organically and feel very in the flow. So as soon as you start feeling like you're not in the flow, really check in with yourself, make sure you are in balance, and make sure that you're giving yourself some time to rest. Maybe even just writing some you know, self-affirmations and raising your vibrations up as well, to help you stay in that high vibe mode and feel very in balance throughout this whole process. Okay, group one, thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope these messages were helpful to you. If you did enjoy this reading, I would love it so much if you would give it a big thumbs up and comment down below to let me know. And if you have not done so already, but you do enjoy my readings, I would appreciate it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. And last but not least, if you would like a personal reading, I do have our personal readings on my website, celestesimone.com, which is linked in the description box below. That is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 2. I have our pile right here, so let's dive on in and find out what you can expect. What energy is the full moon bringing to you? So we have the Four of Cups, Justice, the Seven of Wands, and the World. Wow, this is a really, you know, you can just see from these cards, or I can really sense from these cards, just how powerful the full moon energy really is at the end of November. This is going to be a very energetic and charged time for all of us. For you guys, I just am really seeing a new page being turned for you. I feel also that there's kind of a big prosperity, a big abundance coming to you. Even moving into December, you may find that your energy is just kind of pulling in a lot of manifestations throughout that month. So I see it first with the Four of Cups. Now, you may have been feeling a bit almost like feeling as though you've kind of lost hope in some sense, you know, and I feel as though that's because you may be kind of deeply connected to this energy. So you may have even been tapping into the energy moving into the full moon long before other people maybe have been even tapping into it. You may already kind of feel the wave of the energy leading up to it, because I do see as though you have been kind of releasing things, and you've also been feeling a bit low, a bit in your emotional body a lot, where you're feeling kind of like a disconnect between your even your confidence at times, confidence in things happening, or confidence, and you may just be feeling off, really not really sure why. I feel like your emotions have just kind of been a little supercharged, and that's totally fine, because I feel like this is kind of just the energy like swirling around. And what we're seeing with the full moon is more of a culmination of this, of things kind of coming to light. And I see with justice that this is what you are going to find. You're going to find a new truth, things being rewarded for things that maybe before and for a long time you've maybe kind of been dwelling on and feeling a bit as though, you know, not as excited about kind of some of the things you've been working on, almost because you kind of feel like, what's the point really? But I feel like that's just your energy because of the heaviness that has kind of been in the air throughout this month. There's just been this like heavy feeling because of some of the other positions of the planets during this month. I feel like you've just been kind of feeling that heaviness and healing from it and moving forward, but still like just kind of healing. I'm seeing with justice that it's almost like you're going to be rewarded. That's what I feel I'm hearing with justice for you. I feel like you're going to be rewarded with the truth, or with almost like justice for you in this situation, even if you've been working really hard on something, or even if you've been kind of feeling as though you've had to defend yourself, or even that you've been maybe holding back on defending yourself or jumping to conclusions. You've kind of just been internalizing some things lately. And I see with the world, like this is you coming full circle, but also I feel like you're shifting, you're moving into an energy with the full moon that is going to be very high vibes, very rewarding for you. A lot of things that have been kind of taking a while to even come to you and manifest are going to kind of start just building. And I think that you're going to feel a very positive benefit from all these planets going direct, from the full moon energy charging you up and moving you forward. I think communication is going to be really great for you, and I feel like you're going to resolve a lot of things as well moving into the month of December. So this energy is really good for you guys that the full moon is bringing in. You may want to do some rituals. You may want to, you know, release some things on the full moon night on November 30th, but depending on just depending on where you're at, you know, this is going to be something that is noticeably beneficial. And also I do see that this is like even like a spiritually advancing time for you as well, just with these major arcana cards. So let's keep going with some more oracle cards. We have Metamorphosis. Wow. Trust the process and be patient. Becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful. And we have this really nice butterfly symbol on there, which I'm really being drawn to, and that may be a way that your spirit guides actually communicate with you through that blue butterfly. But what I'm really sensing, this is a powerful energy for you, and I feel like you're becoming in the month of December, you know, moving forward through the energy of the full moon, that really you may have been on the sidelines for a while, or you maybe have felt as though you kind of have been swept under the rug, almost like energetically, even where things are, they felt like they were on hold, or even just that the rewards were just not meeting expectations. And now I just see the full moon is really bringing to you a metamorphosis into more, almost into the life. It's almost like you're creating, you're forming the life that you have been dreaming of for yourself for so long. You're finally going to start to be seeing that in the 3D, in the physical realm. Okay, let's keep going. We have Anticipation. Something wonderful is happening. Changes in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. Yeah. Group 2, you have a lot to be excited about and to be anticipating. And this isn't even a short-term thing. I think this is something that it may start off with a big return, but then I think it's going to be a gradual direction that's going to bring you some really great things. Like I feel as though you're going to be aligning with your higher path that you're going to be doing things in December that are going to be bringing you a lot of happiness. And if you stay the course with that, then I see that this is going to kind of result in a very fulfilling and satisfying life that's going to bring a lot of joy in what you're doing. Okay, let's keep going. We have faith. Believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. I think it's important that, you know, the full moon is going to be bringing you a new sense of faith in and trust in your spirit guides, because you're going to be like, oh wow, they've been listening the whole time. Like, I think the proof is going to be coming to you in the 3D through the full moon energy. And I just see with faith, it's just a reminder, like, hey, don't lose faith. You know, whenever you're seeing this video, you may, in the past with the Four of Cups, you may have been feeling a little bit like questioning whether or not the universe has heard your prayers or heard your, you know, requests. And I think your faith is going to be renewed and restored, and it's going to be proven to you that yes, you've been heard. You know, this is happening for you guys. Okay, we have change. Wow. And change is appearing above metamorphosis. You know, change is happening a lot in this reading, and I just see that this is a very positive change. I don't think you have to worry about this kind of change. I think it's going to be the kind that you just, like, I can just feel really uplifted, like really excited for you guys. And I think that's kind of how this change is going to feel. Like, it may be a lot, but it's going to be almost overwhelming in the amount of like excitement that you're having for this change that you're going to start to see in the 3D. Okay, we have surrender. So this is a time to kind of trust in the process, and also not question this, because I think what we can do sometimes is when things are going really well, we start to worry about like what's going to go wrong next. And I'm feeling that instead of doing that this time, it is important that you surrender to it and believe that you really deserve this, that you've worked for this, or that you've earned this. This is justice for you. This is balancing. This is the receiving of something that you're deserving. You know, this is your right, your divine right. And I'm also seeing with the surrender card again, are these butterflies. So I really have a strong sense that that spirit is going to communicate to you through butterflies, that you may be seeing these a lot. So if you do want to ask for guidance, you maybe ask to be shown a butterfly. But I feel as though that may be something that's going to come up for you, or has in the past, with your spirit guides communicating with you. Okay, and lastly, we have purity. Wow, this is I feel like it's a very sacred, spiritual card, because there is an angle of this, of spirituality and connection with your higher self and being on your higher path. And I think you've gone through a lot of growth. I feel like you've gone through a lot of purifying within, and this is almost like the last bit for the time being as you're kind of receiving now, because you've been through a lot already, and you're purifying your energy. And that's where what faith can do for us, and surrendering as well. It purifies our energy. It allows us to purge those things, those feelings, those subconscious thoughts that are no longer serving us. And that's really what I think the full moon is also bringing for you. It's bringing you a new feeling of faith, a new sense of purity in your life as well, even like purging the things in your 3D life that is no longer serving you. So group 2, thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope that these messages were helpful to you. If you did enjoy this reading, I would love it so much if you would give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. That really helps my channel out. And if you have not done so already, but you do enjoy these readings, I would love it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. And last but not least, if you would like a personal reading, I do offer personal readings on my website, celestesimone.com, which is linked in the description box below. That is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon. But bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings. It is pile number 3. I have your pile right here. So let's dive on in, find out what the full moon has in store for you. We have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Wands in reverse, the 3 of Swords in reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles. What I'm sensing for you, group 3, is that things maybe have felt a little off kilter and out of balance lately for you guys. And with the full moon, I really do see that you're going to be releasing things and actually kind of moving away from all of this energy that feels a little like chaotic. And also you may be feeling, you may be questioning a lot of things in your life right now. You may be questioning certain people's intentions with the Three of Swords. You may be questioning kind of new directions you're taking. You may be feeling very much like you're not really sure what direction to take or what's going to be right for you. And even you may be thinking back and forth about the truth of a situation, how to get rebalanced. You know, you may still not even know how to balance all of this out, how to kind of pursue things and take steps forward, because you're kind of seeing a lot of different angles at once. And this is really the energy that is part of what the full moon is bringing, is almost like this desire to find the truth, the desire to find some kind of direction and to gain the information that you need. So you may be questioning a lot during the full moon, and that energy is kind of coming in and sweeping in as part of almost like a purging, as part of a growth period for you, where you're going to be bringing in all this information, bringing in all of these perspectives and kind of reconsidering these things in your life. I'm also getting the sense that this isn't going to be something very intense for you guys. I think this won't be supercharged for you too much. So even though you're going to be going through some really important things and valuable things spiritually and internally, and this could be a time, a planning phase for you as well, that is getting pulled in through this full moon energy. But you guys don't have to worry about this being a very intense or triggering full moon for you. This may just be a time where things start to kind of level out and even out for you. And what I see for you guys with the full moon, I feel like this is going to be a time where you're taking comfort. You may be kind of lounging around, relaxing. It may be a time to, you know, watch Netflix and chill, relax, not do too much. And I feel too that you're going to, you know, this may be a time where you are feeling very cozy, very nostalgic as well. You may actually find yourself just kind of snuggling up inside, and or even just kind of like taking some time off as well. And I think that's what the full moon is bringing to you. Is it may be not a time where you gain clear direction or information right away. This may come later on, but I feel like if you guys are celebrating holidays next month, or even at the end of this month, for I know the US we have Thanksgiving, and I feel like the full moon is going to bring in more of those kind of warm, fuzzy feelings for you to kind of counteract these questions that are coming up for you. You know, that's kind of where your energy is going to be. I think it's going to be like a really calming time, a quiet time where you're going within, and you may not gain specific details, you know, on what to do next, but that's okay. And I would just say kind of wait it out, relax the rest of this kind of holiday season for many of us. Relax during the month of December, go within, comfort yourself, treat yourself, and relax. And I do see too that, you know, this energy may be coming later on. You may gain clarity, you may gain direction, but the full moon energy specifically at the end of this month, this is, you know, this is you just kind of feeling that energy and needing to kind of take some time, find your sacred space, and bring in things that really comfort you and bring peace to your life right now. Okay, let's keep going with some oracle cards. We have gentleness. Yes, that is what I'm feeling for you guys. Gentleness. Okay, it's the strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. So yeah, you know, you guys relaxing, chilling with the people you love, being gentle with yourself. This is going to bring so much love into the world. You're going to be grounding a lot of these love energies. And I'm also seeing too, it's the strength is gentle. So don't beat yourself up about this. You know, having the strength to be gentle on yourself, to be gentle on others during this time while you're trying to figure everything out, is really powerful, and it's going to be the most beneficial for you. That is what the full moon is telling you. Like, this is going to be what is the best for you during this time. Okay, next we have strength. Wow. Yeah, I was really feeling that strength is gentle. You have courage. You can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. This is a time to gather up your inner strength and know that you're spiraling into your power. That's what I mentioned, is you may not have all the answers right now, but because you're in this planning phase and you may feel kind of like spiraling out a little bit with like what you should do, or all these different perspectives, you may be coming up with thoughts about things that already happened, interactions, or potential things that you want to do. But all of this energy is spiraling you into your power, where you're going to be able to find the strength to and the direction and the focus to then move forward with one of these choices that you're making. Okay, and next we have dignity. Take pride in yourself and all that you have become. Feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. So the full moon is not only bringing you this strength, but it's also bringing you this pride in yourself. And again, I mentioned kind of comforting yourself, acknowledging how far you have really come, and allowing yourself this time of gentleness and peace and serenity, tranquility in your life. These are kind of the energies that the full moon is bringing to you right now. It's letting you know, yes, you're trying to seek out this balance, this perfect harmony in your life, but right now, you're going to be spiraling through your ideas, your thoughts, your possibilities, questioning truths, and kind of really finding yourself during this time. So take pride in everything that you've already done, how far you have come in this process, and just know that, if you feel like you need to just kind of go within, read a good book, watch a good movie, be with the ones that you love, and project that love energy during this time. Like, that's where you're going to be at during this time. Okay, next we have power. Yeah, the full moon is bringing you an inner power and inner confidence and strength. This is a really common theme in this reading, especially, is like this strength that you guys have. Give yourself credit. You guys have a lot of strength, and strength doesn't mean necessarily like calling someone out, or being aggressive towards somebody, or exerting your power. Strength and power comes from within. True strength is gentle, and I think that's, acknowledge that within yourself and know that you have already exhibited strength. That's what the full moon is trying to tell you. Like, you already have proven yourself. Now is the time to allow yourself to be gentle, be kind, and go within, go within and relax this energy as well. Let's keep going. We have freedom. Wow. Okay. So the full moon is bringing you a freedom, and I feel that this freedom is your ability to escape maybe this kind of mental trap that you've been in about your decisions or what to do. I think there's going to be freedom that comes out of all of this. Now, this could be a new direction with the Three of Wands, and a new, or even with the Three of Swords, this could be freedom from a person who has maybe done you wrong in the past or something like that. But I feel like there's a freedom in general from this lack of harmony. So you're moving into a place of further balance and harmony. I think that you're being freed. And I feel too with freedom, like there's almost truth behind that as well. It's like you're being freed from any deceptions, any fog, any mental fog. You're gaining clarity as well. Okay, and last but not least, we have reflection. So yeah, this is a time of reflection on your own dignity, on your pride in yourself, on how far you have come. And this reflection is what, the full moon is going to bring you a time where you go within, you reflect on what is needed, what needs to be done. And you also, ask your spirit guides, ask your angels for guidance as well. Allow yourself to be open to those messages too, because you don't have to do all of this by yourself. You can ask your higher self for guidance. And this is what I feel like will be done with the full moon energy. I feel like you're going to go through a time of release, freeing yourself from inner doubts as well, finding your true power, receiving that inner strength, and also asking for guidance, because if you do feel like you're kind of, this energy is kind of swirling around you, you're not really sure where to go next or what to do, or you're feeling kind of like you see all perspectives at once, this is the energy of that Gemini communication energy coming through, of like the truth coming through for you. So I do feel that with all of this being, happening around you, I feel like it is a good time to treat yourself, and also ask your spiritual guides, your angels, your higher self, whoever you want to reach out to. Just ask spirit in general, hey, guide me during this time. I'm gonna take a break, I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna enjoy some creature comforts. You know, I'm gonna go within, reflect, be gentle on myself, on my body as well. And I'm gonna listen, and that's all you need to do. That is the energy coming to you guys, group 3. I really hope that these messages were helpful to you. If you did enjoy this reading, I would appreciate it so much if you would give it a big thumbs up and comment down below to let me know. That really helps my channel out. And if you have not done so already, but you do enjoy my readings, I would love it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. And last but not least, if you would like a personal reading, I do offer those on my website, celestesimone.com, which is linked in the description box below. That is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose a pile number 4. I have your pile right here, so let's dive on in and find out what the full moon energy is bringing to you. We have the Ace of Cups, the 4 of Swords, the Death card in reverse, and lastly we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, with the Ace of Cups, I'm seeing a new beginning, a new start. So the full moon is going to be bringing in for you a new beginning. And I feel that this is going to partially be some healing, but also bringing in some new happiness, maybe even in a new love interest or a new loving relationship, if that's what you're looking for right now. But the energy of the Ace of Cups is this healing energy. I feel like you may be reconnecting with your emotions, and you're going to almost be kind of overflowing with a lot of love and happiness. So this is a really positive energy right away. And I see with the 4 of Swords with the Death card in reverse. Now, death does not mean, you know, you're going to die or anything like that. This is an interesting combination. I'm seeing as though you may feel like you're going within during this time and resting, but I feel like this is going to be in a very positive way. This isn't going to be a very dark time or anything like that, but you will be going in, you may be pausing and reflecting. And I also see that the Death card is in reverse, so there may be certain things that the full moon is bringing in for you that you may be needing to change, things that you may be needing to kind of end. And restart. So even with the Ace of Cups, I feel like there's things that are ending as the new things are beginning in your life. This is like a new phase, a new energy as well. On top of that, I do feel like things will be changing in your physical life as well. But I feel like there may be some things that are ending that you're going to need to kind of rest from. You know, when things change, even if they're good or bad, it just can be overwhelming sometimes when we go through life changes. And so it may be a time where you're going to need to maybe rest, kind of moving into December. You may feel like you need to regain your energy. But what I am seeing with the Queen of Pentacles is I think this is going to be a very prosperous time for you. And you're going to be bringing in new abundance that is also going to be making you very happy. I feel like you're going to be very grounded in your energy. The Pentacles energy and suit is very earth energy. And this grounding that you are experiencing is also going to bring you a lot of productivity. And this is going to bring you in some positive manifestations as well. And yeah, so this is going to be a big transformational time for you as well. So if you do need to take some time to rest, I don't feel like this is going to be like an ongoing exhaustion or feeling of, you know, lacking energy throughout an entire month or anything like that. More so, I feel that this may be, you know, from time to time. If you need a break, it's because you're really building up a lot of changes right now. And there's this transformative energy of the Death card that is bringing things to an end. You may already have gone through this ending already. You may have already seen maybe things leave in your life. Maybe you got a new job or you moved to a new place, or maybe even just like a time in your life has ended. A relationship maybe has ended. But whatever that is, whatever, you know, you're kind of shifting through, this was the right thing for you. This is something that you were meant to do, and now you're kind of walking a new path, but this is going to be very much in alignment with your higher self. It's going to be something that really brings you a lot of joy and happiness. So yeah, let's keep going with some oracle cards. Love. It says, listen to your heart, embrace what makes you happy. There are 1 million reasons to love. Yeah, I hear like you're gonna have a love for life, for your new life that you're bringing in, that you're manifesting for yourself. This may be a really big change for you guys, and it maybe was even hard, or it can be hard to let go of these things that are changing. But at the same time, I feel like your intuition, because I do feel like you're very intuitive with the Ace of Cups, I feel like your intuition is kind of letting you know like this was the right thing to do. And as I mentioned too, this could even be a love relationship, but I feel like there's like this newfound love for life, and that's what the full moon energy is bringing in. This new, like, you love what you do, or you love where you live, you love your home, or you know, your place that you live in. Something like some kind of scenario in your life that is ending is now bringing in a new love of your new circumstances. Okay, let's keep going. We have sanctuary. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. So the full moon is bringing you in new renewal energy. It's bringing you in a restful energy, a feeling like you may need from time to time, as I mentioned, to kind of rest and go within, but that and even embrace that solitude as you need it, like it says in the card. But this renewal energy is coming from the full moon, and it's like refreshing you. It's refreshing your life and bringing in new excitement, new passion and love for this new adventure, for these kind of big transformations happening for you right now. Okay, next we have energy. Life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. There's this energy surrounding you guys, and I do feel like you may even get swept up in this from the full moon energy itself. I feel like this energy is kind of bringing you in almost like a rush of really positive emotions and feelings and confidence in yourself. You may even feel too, I feel like this is a very healthy time as well for your body, maybe even a time of fertility if you're trying to get pregnant. This energy from the full moon is really supporting that. I do sense that there's like a vitality within you during this time, even though you may need some rest. But I feel like the rest is going to be very refreshing for you. It's going to not be a time of like, you know, when you really need to isolate because you just can't handle anything. This is more going to be like, oh, you know, I need to just treat myself. I need to kind of isolate for a little bit, but now I'm back into it. And there's kind of like this even harmonious balance between taking some time to yourself and then also being productive and being very grounded in your body. Okay, let's keep going. We have union. Wow, this reading, you know, if you guys chose this reading and you are looking for love, the full moon energy is bringing you love, because union appeared right above love, and I feel like you're going to really connect with a new love interest. I feel like that this pile really emanates that new relationship, a really positive one as well. Now, I also see with union and love, you know, you may be making a lot of positive connections with people right now. Maybe you're even kind of partnering up with somebody for a new business venture, and that's going to be very successful for you. So yeah, connections that you're making during this time, the full moon is bringing in some really positive connections that are going to bring in that love energy into your life. Okay, next we have thought. Okay, yeah, I feel like your thoughts are lightening. I feel like your energy is really being lightened and renewed. You know, that word keeps coming up for what the full moon is kind of doing for you guys, group 4. So I feel like this is a time where you're going to be, you know, be in deep thought from time to time as well, because I feel this like fluctuation between kind of going within, being thoughtful, reflecting, taking some time in your inner sanctuary, and then also having this beautiful energy moving you forward in other ways. So I feel like this is a very relaxed and harmonious time. Again, some of you guys are deepening love connections or meeting a new romantic partner, and this energy is very in the flow. It's very kind of relaxed and not like in a hurry or in a rush at all. Okay, and last but not least, we have enchantment, and this is appearing above energy. I feel like, again, I'm getting a lot of love vibes from you. I feel like your energy is going to be very enchanting, that you're going to be really attracting people in, and that the full moon is just kind of charging you up and lifting you up. Your energy is going to be very enchanting. So I feel too like there is this magical quality about you. I see that with the Ace of Cups as well. As I mentioned, you're probably very intuitive or very healing, or an empath even as well. And I feel too that the time of this full moon energy is actually going to kind of enhance your abilities. So you may want to kind of work with this full moon energy in order to kind of tap into those abilities a little bit more. You may do some healing for yourself or for others, for people who you love and care about. You may be putting those abilities to work even more so during the full moon and kind of awakening those things at a deeper level. So yeah, with enchantment, I do sense kind of this enchanting energy about you, this really attracting people who are going to be bringing love, bringing some positivity. They may even just feel you kind of exuding this positive energy during this full moon time especially. So group 4, thank you so much for letting me tap into your energy. I just feel like light and airy right now and really positive. So the full moon energy is really great for you guys, and I hope you did enjoy this reading. I hope that it was helpful to you. And if you did enjoy it, I would appreciate it so much if you would give it a big thumbs up and comment down below to let me know. That really helps my channel out. And if you have not done so already, but you do enjoy my readings, I would love it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. And last but not least, if you would like a personal reading, I do offer those on my website, celestesimone.com, which is linked in the description box below. That is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now.